Good morning, Cincinnati.
Good morning.
From
Baton Rouge.
Still in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Unfortunately.
And hey, I wanted just to say really quickly that we love all of your guys' responses and funny stories and everything. They were hilarious.
Yes, they were.
And it's just really fun for us to, stay in contact with you guys this way and just feel like we're keeping the friends and family alive this way. So.
Because your lives depend on us.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure you guys still understood that your worlds revolve around us and what we're doing. So this is the best way to keep that happening remotely from where we are.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was fun. Well, we're going to move into our next segment, which we call Weather, where Kat is going to give you the weather forecast for Cincinnati, where you are right now. So let's turn it over to Kat.
Hello, everyone. Today in Cincinnati, looks pretty bad. Got another one of those dark, angry clouds. You're only going to have a high of 36 and a low of 27.
Ugh. Right now it's 28. So all you kids going to school today, bundle up.
But for us, it's going to be a high of 66, so.
Clear skies too.
And a really happy sunshine.
Yeah, push that in there. This is us, show them them. This is you. Sorry. Okay, well, that was fun. Next segment we're going to move into is where we're going to tell a funny story and see what you think and talk about it amongst ourselves.
But first, the countdown for when we come back.
Oh yeah, let's go back to another segment called Countdown Till We Come Back. In this segment we're going to give the number of days and 120, 120.
Isn't that what I said? I'm pretty sure that's what I said the last time. So, okay, roast. Yes, it was.
120 days. About, yeah. So, we're counting down to come see you. Great. All right, let's move on to our next segment.
That was really fun.
All right, so the funny story we picked out is one having to do with embarrassing moments because I'm involved in this story.
Yeah.
And
you are notoriously embarrassing. Like yourself. You embarrass yourself a lot.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think that pretty much what this entire show is about is interchangeably putting in me in different embarrassing situations. Well, this one has to do with celebrities. Kat, explain.
As many of you know, we live in Baton Rouge, where the Breaking Dawn filming is going on. And it just so happens we live next door to celebrities on either side of us, and across the hall, and upstairs and downstairs.
Stars of the movie, yeah.
Stars of the movie, yes. So occasionally we'll run into them. Like outside, we saw the guy who plays Carlisle in the Twilight movies.
Nice guy.
Terrific. He was yelling on his phone.
Heck of a guy.
And we've seen the guy who plays Jasper, Jackson Rathbone, twice, just in the elevator. But there's only been one where we've actually interacted, had a conversation more than just hi or a head nod,
Yeah, or us just snickering around the corner, which is usually what happens.
Yeah, and we're like, oh my gosh, that's it.
So anyway, so we met and have a conversation, and there was this is the woman who shares a wall with us.
This wall. Our
bedroom wall, just shared with with this celebrity, which wouldn't be a big deal.
She's the woman who plays Esme in all the Breaking Dawn movies. Elizabeth something. We should probably know her name.
We should know that before we told the story. But anyway, so why this is such a precarious situation was they don't work on the weekends. They don't film on the weekends, so they're home. And we were home on the weekend too. And it's just the two of us in a small apartment, 24/7. Things get crazy. We get
a little cabin fever.
We get stir crazy. And one of Kat's favorite things to do is she likes to get me all riled up. She knows that I'm easily flustered.
And it's so easy.
and she just knows the buttons to push. Like, so she'll like start making your mom jokes at me,
which are hilarious.
She'll start like trying to tickle me, and she'll try to like poke at me, and just she just gets me riled up, and that's one of her hobbies.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and it makes my blood pressure rise, and it's going to lead me to an early grave. But I'm glad that it's amusing to you.
I appreciate your sacrifice.
Anyway, what this has to do, connect these things.
Yes.
Is
Tom was being really loud because I was teasing him.
No, this is what happened. Kat was teasing me. Okay? And I told her straight up, I was done. I was done messing around. I said, if you do it again, I'm going to go crazy.
And of course...
I'm going to go crazy is what I said.
Of course. Who can resist an invitation like that, right?
Yeah, so she decided to tickle my foot again after I warned her, gave her fair warning. So I like
freak out.
Went
basically.
crazy.
And he starts yelling.
I was screaming at the top of my lungs, and I was throwing things. And
they're gonna think you're violent. He's not really violent. He was just messing around.
But I was going crazy.
He was trying to pretend like he was like Godzilla or something.
Yeah, I was screaming at the top of my lungs, throwing things around, slamming things.
So, anyways,
just for a laugh, just for some giggles.
That happens. Later on that night, we decide we want to go out because we have a little mall outside of our apartment. And so we open the door, close it, and it just so happens Elizabeth is coming out of her apartment at the same time with her man friend. Could be her brother, could be a husband, a boyfriend, we don't know. And they have a small dog, like a puppy. You know how small dogs are small, but the puppy versions of those dogs are like
this big.
Yeah, they're like small. And the puppy comes running at us, and I'm like walking the door, and the puppy comes and he like jumps up on my leg and stuff.
And then she like immediately rushes over. She like runs over and was like, I'm sorry, and like snatches the dog away. And I'm like, at first I'm just like, why? You know, like, what was I going to do to the dog? I was like, it's okay. No, everything's fine. You know, but she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And she just grabbed the dog and ran away really quickly. And I was like, that was weird, you know. I guess she was embarrassed about the dog. And then it hit me. These are shared walls. She just heard me going crazy. She must have thought that I was a violent psychopath.
Yeah.
So embarrassing event again.
It is pretty embarrassing. Especially when it's a celebrity, because who knows, they could talk about it in their next interview and we'd know that it would be us.
But I wouldn't feel bad about that. I would love that. That's always been one of my dreams, is I've always wanted to go up to a celebrity. And you know how like whenever they're on a talk show and they'll give like a funny story and it's always like they ran into this really weird person who did something weird. I'm like, what if I could just do something really weird to somebody and then they would end up it would be a story they would talk about and tell. That's mutually beneficial, I think. So that's I don't know, I would feel good about that. So anyway.
What are your embarrassing celebrity stories?
Any at all?
If you've met any.
All right. I think that's it. Anything else?
No.
We miss you guys.
There is one thing we would like to mention, and that is we will be having a giveaway soon. To be TBD, to be determined.
Yeah.
But you should be looking forward to that. It'll be a good one.
Okay, well, have a good day. Bundle up and stay classy, Cincinnati. Bye.